Hey, hello, Joe. You want to give it a go? Uh-huh. Ay, ya, gaga. Ay, ya, yeah. Uh-huh. Moko soko lakai. Hey, am I on? She met Mama lying down in old New Orleans, strutting her stuff on the street. She said, hey, hello, Joe. You want to give it a go? Uh-huh. Get you, a Heidi monster. Get you, ayagi. Mono soko lakaya. Hear your black ass here again. Hey, hey. Hello, YouTube. Yes, I'm back. I see this motherfucking Heidi Fly monster got her black ass up on here again, girl. She don't miss no opportunity to discuss the life and living of Timothy Blaine, right? So I had a little kerfuffle a couple of days ago. I consider it over, but she has wandered her ass into it, and now she wants to give commentary. So first we're gonna listen to a little taste of what Heidi Fly Monster has to say. And then I'm going to give my commentary and tell my opinion about her and her life and her mama's life. Okay? So let's just get started with a small taste. Where should I put it at? Let's put it up on this.
Hey. To male white worship. Mm-hmm. Okay? You are into male white worship. Now, like Ty said.
What color is Josh? You continually said, she's obsessed with anything sexual because she's a former prostitute. As far as we know, it is former. As far as we know, she's a former prostitute, but she could be turning them on now because she certainly isn't making anything from them pitiful ass channels of hers, right? But she's constantly talking about my attraction and suggesting that I'm attracted to white men. Why? Because on my Facebook, I put up a picture of my former lover in honor of him. It will always be there. He is a part of my life, correct? But this picture was taken over 40 years ago, correct? Heidi Fly Monster is spreading her legs and cheeks right now. She's living with an Italian white man right now. So it amazes me that she has the nerve to constantly go there. But she goes on a few other places, and we're going to talk about it. Can y'all hear the TV okay? If you can't hear, let me know.
And all this shit in this apartment, and this is all that comes up. This is a fire hazard. This is after what?
Girl, it don't take much for her. You're saying that my apartment is a fire hazard, not because this is an original thought. You're not capable of an original thought, right? You saw that person who I was speaking with a couple of days ago, girl, and you're repeating exactly what he says, right? So since he says my apartment is a fire hydrant and it's a studio apartment or it's a bachelor or efficiency of whatever, you take those words, correct? But Heidi Fly, we've seen where you've been recording for the last 10 years, girl. The last 10 years where you're barely getting over 1,000 views, girl. You can't get over 1,000 views in 10 goddamn years. But you are backed your punk ass up into this goddamn walk-in closet, girl. And you put all this shit, and you got feather boas, and you got lipstick kits, and you got junk all over the walls, and you got shit. Girl, you can't even hardly sit in the seat. You can barely sit in the seat. There's so much shit crowded into that room that you're calling your studio, correct? Well, it's a nice thing you're calling something separate a studio, considering your filthy, funky ass mouth, right? When you have a child in the next goddamn room hearing your ass talk about dicks and pussies and assholes all goddamn day, girl. Can you close the door on that motherfucker? You probably suffocate. Right? But you have so much to say. Why? Because you're talking about Timothy Blaine. Timothy Blaine. Timothy Blaine. You like white men. You like, come here, Josh.
They're going to be all up behind you. Like, how much do you want to let us know that you like this white art? Okay, you love white eggplants. We get it.
You do?
We get it.
You married him, nigga.
Put a little more black art in there, buddy. For the fire hazard. So when it all burns down, at least you got something.
Okay, so she stole this from Tai.
Okay.
I don't want to say that name. I'm done with that. I don't be bothered.
This man said he renovated his kitchen. His kitchen is behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He got 6 statues right there in that little area behind his head. That's the kitchen, y'all. That's the damn kitchen.
Okay.
How you buy a new kitchen? Hey, official Thais. It's good to see
wait a minute. I know that these names are in there too. Hold on a minute.
Into what he wants to call a 1-bedroom apartment. It's an efficiency.
Okay, here's my thing about all the lies. That's why they can't read, because they can't tell the truth. How is it possible, Heidi Fly monster, you hideous ex-prostitute girl, you aged out hoe? How is it possible that I am now sitting in my bedroom? If I don't have a bedroom, and if I live in an efficiency apartment, girl, which would be a 1 room, how is it possible then that I am now currently, right now, sitting on, how would I do that? Is this a green screen or something, girl? Right? You make no sense. You lie about every goddamn thing. That's why you never made it in the beef sector, girl. You couldn't make it in the beef sector because you didn't know how to beef with people, girl. You don't know what the fuck a read is. A read is simple. A read is telling the truth about yourself, girl. Unfriendly truth, so if you will. Correct, but it's still rooted in the truth. You can't tell the truth. You constantly lying, right? So I want to catch you in a few more of these goddamn lies. For one, okay, I do live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I don't know why it's a big deal. Most single people live in a 1-bedroom apartment. But I did redo my kitchen and replace all the appliances. I didn't make that up. I made a whole video about it, girl. You can go on my page, Miss Thing, and go over there to I guess it's shorts or something like that. And I always show my apartment. Why? Because I like decorating, girl. And there are other people in the world who like decorating too. And I look at decorating videos all day long, my own goddamn stuff. So we like that kind of stuff, girl. But I ain't got to make it up or lie about it, Miss Thing. You do. Let's hear some more.
Okay, it's an efficiency. You were moving some goddamn way. You're so delusional because you never had no money.
Come on, girl. Come on. Hold up. Talk to myself. Tell me.
I think that's my DoorDash. Hampton don't have what I have. I'm just a jealous bitch, and I thought he did. And I hoped for that, and I wished for that.
What's she doing?
You're pathetic.
I am.
People know. In depth. You over here picking on people and lying on them. And you're an old ass man. You're old enough to be Thais's father. I'm telling you, this man is not a good example. He don't come out here and try to talk to the youth. It's a couple of young guys on the beef sector. They be looking for guys.
You talk to the youth, girl. You are the only 50-year-old bitch on here covering baddies. Baddies is a channel on that Zeus network where they go and the prostitutes and the pole dancers, girl, go and kick each other in the face and pull each other's wigs off and stomp on each other's kidneys. This is your primary content, correct? Because you will run away from the beef sector because you don't make no goddamn sense, correct? And you thought you're going to, I'm going to go over there. Oh, I'm going to sue Sean Bradley and them. They try to put me in a show. They didn't give me $30,000. I'm going to sue. And you lost the lawsuit. So why are you coming on here today lying about it, girl, saying that you won? And we all sat there and watched the words come out of the judge's mouth, nigga. You are that man. Did you pay that woman her money? I think you had to pay court costs, which was something like $3,000, $4,000 just for a suit that you filed, correct? You're really under the impression that you're worth something. You're worth shit. Everywhere you go, you lose, girl. You're no good. A heartbreaker. You are a liar and you a cheat. I don't know why that boy puts up with you. I'm telling y'all as a friend, that hoe ain't no good. She ain't nothing but a hooker, honey. And that's why she's obsessed with baddies, right? Because these are the kind of people that she's familiar with, Miss Thing. But she grew out the game. Nobody wanted to see her skinny old ass up on that goddamn pole anymore, girl. And they simply told her, no, 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 no. This time has passed, bitch. We hope you got enough money from it, girl. Correct? And did you? I got to let some of this stuff play because there's so much here with her. I don't know why she submits herself to this, but it's not surprising since, what's with this flashing shit on the screen? Whatever. It's not surprising because she married her pimp. Now, even the craziest hoes are not sitting up here marrying pimps, girl, to be tied to them for life, correct? So she likes the punishment. That's why she kept coming back and giving him all her money, girl, and letting him beat her ass and slap the piss out of her when she don't bring him enough money. She likes the goddamn abuse. Why else would you bring your stinking ass over here and fucking with me, girl? Correct? How y'all doing? Did I even speak to people? They said, Timothy, you're going to have to read that woman again. She keeps bringing her black ass over here. I don't know why they keep thinking, oh, look how I played you. Look how she just bringing you in. Oh, she going to make you make a video about her because nobody watches. She was making a live video, girl, and I'm not lying. At least when I tuned into it, somebody sent me over there. That's how it works. Somebody sends me everywhere. When I saw it, 15 people. In the height of this video she has, before her new friend joined her and gave her $100, in the height of the video, 15 viewers. Correct. What's been 3 hours now? Let me see. Let me see what it is now, girl. She been on there 3 hours, and I want to see what she got. Let me see. Okay. At this point, she's got 248 views. This is even with her new friend that came over to see him. When he left, it went back down immediately to 12 people watching her. So now I'm going to advance this video to the end, and I want to see how many are watching her by the end of the video after her new friend has left her. Where are we at? Where are we at? Did they tell you that number? No, they keep it at the high number. I think I'd have to go off and come back in and all that. Okay, let me just do that real quick. I'm going to go off, come back in real quick. Let's go back to Heidi Fly. I think it's important. I want her to know and understand how insignificant she really is. Okay, what's her name? Her name is, she's still trying to push this Fly Uchi Airlines shit, girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. Where's your latest one, girl? We ain't got all day. So let's go to a live video. Timothy, my name is Timothy, correct? 248 views is all she's got within the last hour. Okay, this is the pitiful state of her channel. She's a 50-year-old woman, and she's over here still watching these damn baddies programs. I get back to my stuff. Baddies programs with these women beating the shit out of each other, because that's where she's from. Heidi Fly is a hoe. Heidi Fly is a hoe, and so she comes on here and she lies, and she says that me, Timothy Blaine, who has been clean from my drug addiction, girl, for something like 24 years. 24 years. First thing she comes on, she said, Timothy, you know you want some meth. You know what? See, that was the situation with her mother. See, her mother was a crackhead. Her mother raised her on crack, correct? And Heidi Fly, from a very young age, had to go and provide services to get her mother crack because her mother had worn her ass out so bad, girl, that nobody wanted it anymore. People, they get tired of fucking crackheads, honey, right? So no, send me your daughter. And that's how she got in the game. And that's how she got her ass up on that pole. She wasn't just swinging for herself, correct? Let's hear some more what you got to say about me, girl. How I'm a drug addict, girl, and how I'm taking methadone. I got to take methadone. Why would I take methadone to get off of crystal meth, girl? Crystal meth doesn't require no methadone. Ask your husband. Ask Josh. Because if I've ever seen a tweaker, girl, he is certainly one of those, Miss Thing. And every time we see him, he seems to be inebriated. So he's also a drunk, and you're on pills, and God only knows what else, Miss Thing. That house is a hellhole where you live in, Miss Thing. I don't know why you want to drag your stinking ass over here, girl, to get some more of this punishment, bitch, because you know my batteries don't wear out, girl. I can go on forever, Miss Thing, but I want to hear what you have to say about me, and so I can justify why I have to talk to you like the pig that you are, because you are a pig, Miss Thing. You never grew out of it, girl. That's why you're obsessed with baddies, Miss Thing, and all these naked women out here, girl, beating each other all in the face. That still excites you. You're a hoe, and you'll always be a hoe. Because I think if you were ever going to get over your hoishness, you would have done it by now. What are you, 50 years old?
Timothy Blaine don't come out here and try to give no guidance. He come out here and try to make a motherfucker feel bad about themselves. Make them want to jump off the planet when you get through talking to this motherfucker. You don't be inspired or nothing.
You inspire me, bitch.
He's empty and angry, and he's mad at everybody because he threw away his life.
Right. So why is my name in your mouth?
I would be mad too. There's some decisions that I've made in my life that I ain't that happy with, but bitch, I have no
message, message, bitch. Oh, he made those decisions in his life. He made this thing. You swung around on that pole, girl. You know what happens on the pole, right? You swung around on that pole until they wouldn't let you swing on it anymore, girl. You had to retire that ass, girl. That ass had no value. So you wouldn't caught that white man, Miss Thing. The one you seem to be obsessed with white statues, girl. You wouldn't caught you a real one, Miss Thing, right? One who will put it up in your ass. So you got one of the drunks from the club who obviously likes hoes. So if he likes hoes, then he's cheating on you, girl, right? Because you are a middle-aged woman now. If he was attracted to you in your blonde wigs and your thigh-high boots, girl, and your booty all out and all that, that's what he likes, Miss Thing. And that's what he's getting on the side. Bet she got a bitch on the side. I know she got a bitch on the side. She got another lover. I know he got plenty of lovers. You thought you could trap him by having a baby with him, bitch, right? So he's still hanging around. Possibly nobody wants him. After all, he is a drunk, girl. Hold on a minute. You coming to the beach second. We don't want you. We ran your ass away, girl. You couldn't make no numbers over here. You couldn't make no numbers over there with them mukbang people. You couldn't make no goddamn numbers with these TV shows because most 50-year-old people are not watching no goddamn old ass woman up here talking about little kids, strippers, girl. If they want to hear about strippers, they want to hear from people in their own age group, not you. You're not welcome there. You got no numbers there, girl. Any attempt you have at trying to cover celebrity news, no one watches. I've seen your numbers, girl. It is a goddamn shame. You are sitting up there in that man's house, girl. He got to pay all the bills. He got to go to work every day and pay all the bills while you come up with all these harebrained schemes of yours, girl. And one week you're selling lipstick, and the next week you're selling lingerie, and the next week you're selling something else, and then you're probably selling your ass whenever if you can find somebody to buy it, girl. You got all these plans about all these Flyucci Airlines. Oh, Flyucci Airlines. Oh, I'm going to sue this person. I'm suing that one. And never got a goddamn dime, Miss Thing. One failure after another, Miss Thing. So you drag your stinking ass over here every time you think you got a chance. Oh, they talking about Timothy Blaine. Oh, let me go over there and lie some more. Girl, if the reads were interesting, bitch, people would watch your ass and you would be sitting over there with 12 goddamn viewers. Give me another little taste. I think she drifts off into other people's business in a minute.
But I think I would have regrets too if I threw my life away to meth all that time. Mm-hmm. And now he's trying to play catch up. And
you threw your life away to drugs all that time, Miss Thing. You did throw your life away to. You wasn't swinging on that pole on your own volition, girl. It takes a lot to go up into a club, girl, and open your pussy and let all these old homeless people look all up in your pussy, girl, for $1. $1 bills, girl. You say, oh, I made a stack. Well, a stack is a stack of ones, girl. You got anybody who come in there can throw all up in your leg. Everybody in the goddamn neighborhood and seen your asshole and all this shit, girl, for a few fucking dollars, few fucking pennies. Correct. What was I just saying? I threw my life away. How'd I throw it away, bitch? Nigga, I'm a grown ass man. Nigga, I do whatever the fuck I want to do with my goddamn life. Stupid ass. You done got your ass over there with Jay Wilson, who would take any goddamn. I like Heidi's titties. I like it means I'm a bisexual because I like Heidi's. She's sitting at the table with Heidi's husband, girl. We all know that ain't nothing. That ain't shit. This nigga still has not even come back and confessed, girl. That was all a lie. I ain't no damn bisexual. I ain't nothing but another queen, honey. And it had to come out and come out and come out. People had to pull you out and catch you and catch you. And you got her stupid ass over here. Oh, he was mean to Jay Wilson. Oh, he was mean to Walter Hampton. She stay out of men's business, bitch. How y'all doing? The Heidi Fly monster. That's right, Lincolnberries. That is a monster. 12, 13 views, girl. She been on here a fucking hours. All she got is 200 people watching that. And they're not even watching her. They know that boy showed up over there. And that's all they come and saw that. As soon as he left, they left, girl. And she's back to 15 views. Some of her videos, she be on there for an hour, girl. She got 94 views. Then when you look in the chat, girl, every person in the chat is a moderator. What kind of sense does that make, mister? You've been on here for 10 years. Everybody's a moderator. You keep talking to the exact same people, girl. You are a failure. You're a flop, Miss Thing. And you need to know if you're going to make a living by reading people or coming on here and talking shit in the beef sector, bitch, you need to know what the fuck a read is. What the fuck are you doing making up stories, girl? Ugly motherfucker. Baby, please have loving kindness and mercy while I read this whole.
Lies. Damn. I ain't even got that many years in my life left to play catch up.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even really got enough years left to play catch up for all the time that you spent in that meth house, pooping and defecating and urinating on yourself.
Miss Thing, you are describing where you were raised, Miss Thing. If your mama was a crackhead, that means the pimp that she was paying, he also ended up on drugs too, right? So this is a household of nothing but dope fiends. Your brothers are all dope fiends. You a dope fiend. Your mama's a dope fiend. All them niggas she drove in there to fuck you, right? I guess in the living room, because you couldn't have married me in a room, girl. Well, whatever they were, Miss Thing. You were raised in a house of ill repute. I think they call it ill repute, Miss Thing. Right? That's why you know so much about drugs and illicit sex and everything coming out of your mouth has got to be something nasty, Miss Thing. You are constantly talking about people's assholes and the size of their assholes. Whose asshole is going to compete with a working prostitute? Somebody who's been selling her ass before she was even of age, girl. You said you was out there yourself, girl. You said your mama needed her shit, Miss Thing. You said the people had to come in and take you out of the house because your mama and everybody in the house was a crackhead. And I'm clean for 24 years, girl. And all you can say is how much I long for drugs. No, that was your mama, right? That was y'all bailing your mama out. People, teenagers have to go down there and bail their mama out of jail, girl. Was she a prostitute as well? I mean, I know something about the drug game, girl. Usually everything is for sale. Correct? If you can steal good, that's for sale, girl. If you can steal cars, that's for sale, Miss Thing. If you can sell your ass, that's for sale. Everything is for sale. So is your mama, are you just following in your mama's footsteps, girl? Are you both hoes? Right? Or did you have to take over the family business? Let me speak. I'm sorry, ladies. The vulgar ass mouth. She's a vulgar woman. All that stuff all in her face, girl. She just... What are you trying to pretty? What are you doing exactly, Heidi Fly Monster? You sitting up there in that closet with all that shit all around you, talking about, oh, your house a fire hazard. Oh, yeah, because somebody else said it, then it becomes your content. All this stuff on your face, girl. Preparing for what? You're not going anywhere. You don't have a job. You probably never had a square job, girl. Right? So what are you putting all this shit on for, girl? Nobody's watching you. You're getting 35 and 45 views, Miss Thing, right? You selling lip kits, girl, and that shit is rotting in that closet where you live, girl. It's rotting. You've had that shit. Every time somebody has a contest, Here your ass is. Oh, I'll give a lip kit. I'll give the lip, cause you haven't sold any of them. Right? You're always there. I've noticed you, girl. Oh, they can give a gift as a lip kit. They can give a gift as a lip kit. Just passing them out to everybody, girl. In other words, get that shit out of the closet so you can go and order something else, girl, and try your hand at that. When are you gonna stop trying? Try me. Try. When are you gonna stop trying with all these harebrained schemes and get your ass a job, Heidi Fly? If you're of age, you can get Social Security. I don't think you're quite that old yet, Miss Thing, but you can go and do something. You can throw boxes at Amazon or do something, girl. Because I know the pressure is all on that man trying to keep you. I'm sure that I said this before. Forgive me for saying it again. But if the man is paying for this hooker, this ex-hooker he pulled off the pole, right? At some point, Heidi Fly Monster, he's going to realize, why am I giving my money and keeping this old woman when I can get me 2 or 3 off the pole now, right? I can keep a beautiful young girl. It's all about money in there, right? Right? So at some point, he's going to come to his senses, Heidi Fly Monster, right? You feel like you trapped him in because you had a baby with him, girl. But you know, men have walked away from that before, girl. You can co-parent. Divorce is real. He's spending his life with this aging prostitute girl who will not let it go. So who are you putting all this shit on is what I'm asking you, girl. You walking around with lingerie and your titties all, them fake titties where you got lace all over them, girl. And you got all this blonde hair and you got thigh-high boot and ain't going nowhere. Where you going to McDonald's? Josh, you better wise up to Janet Weiss. Let's see. I think she's just about done with me. She want to move on to somebody else's business. It didn't work, girl. You're not of the proper quality to be in the beef sector. Go on over there. Since you have a new friend over there in church sector now, maybe you can go try your wares over there, girl. Maybe they can accept it. I guess the newness of it, they'll figure that out in a couple of days. But somebody gave her $100.
To Scotty. And now that you think you halfway clean, you want us to give a
halfway clean.
Don't.
How am I halfway clean?
Timothy Blaine. We don't.
We don't what? Come on, girl.
Period, Jason. He talk all that shit, but then when he meets you in real life, he want a hug. He want to be friends.
You want to be friends?
Let's see if I can find that photo.
Friend with who?
Why you not beating Jay Wilson up at show? Okay. Why? You're all talk. You talk about this man for 10 years. You met, they try to say.
Bitch, you have been watching too many episodes of Baddies, girl. Damn near 70-year-old men don't jump over tables and start kicking and pounding people in their motherfucking face, girl. You niggas ain't worth it. You're not worth nothing. You think I'm gonna take after 10 years in prison, girl? You really believe I'm gonna surrender my freedom because I know all you're gonna do is run to tell the police, girl. I don't know why these niggas think that I can do anything to you. How do you think I survived in them goddamn streets, girl, for 20 motherfucking years, bitch? Fucking with niggas much tougher than y'all. And somehow I survived. Not to fall apart, just thinking how my broken heart. I should have checked. I spent all those fingers there feeling sorry for myself, and I flew strong, and I learned how to get along. Now look at me from outer space. They're pitiful. You don't pump no fear, nigga. And no, I'm not gonna be out here breaking my ass chasing after these niggas on YouTube, girl. What do you think I'm supposed to do? Go and scratch him in his face? Isn't that what you do? I mean, the shows that you cover every week, isn't that what they do? I don't like you, bitch. So should I take a knife or like a fork and try to scratch your eyes out? Now there was a time when I used to dance. The name of the dance, they call it Timmy Blaine. I may not do that dance as well as you, but you can bet, hey, you better never seen nothing yet until you see me do the camel walk. Ow! It ain't like I can't defend myself, girl. I'm not investing any of my time in that bullshit and this thing. That's you, a 50-year-old woman, is still entertained by young hookers beating each other up, girl. Seeing who's going to go to jail, right? Who's going to lose an eye? That's your life, not mine. This thing that was never my life, as a matter of fact, girl, because I always had a brain. If you only had a brain. So you never had no brain. You had to fight in them streets, girl. And when Leon got in trouble, right, you had to go up and stand up for your man. That's why you always kissing Jay Wilson's ass, correct? And now you're gonna kiss somebody else's ass because they gave you $100. You don't, girl, it's been a long time since anybody gave you $100 on here. I can absolutely goddamn guarantee you of that in this thing. You usually get $5 from them same people in your chat, right? So now you begin to kiss that ass, but don't run your ass up under a bus, girl, trying to follow behind somebody else's thing, right? Everybody's bad. Everybody, oh, I'm scary. I'm doing all this kind of shit, girl. You don't know who the fuck you are fucking with when you're online talking shit, Miss Thing, right? Read my book, Murder in the Beef Sector. Murder in the Beef Sector is brilliant in as much as it gives you a scenario of what can happen, girl, when you're online fucking with people. Correct? How y'all doing? What's going on, Lincoln Berries? Heartstring, baby. All I'm doing is defense. These hoes come fucking with me, and they think, oh, look what I did. I got him riled up. Oh, I made him mad. Oh, he made a video about me. He put me in the title. Because nobody else is gonna put you in the title, girl. But what you don't understand is, girl, this is my content. I just did it. Right? So baby, we're all in it for what we can get out of it. I just got all I need, Ms. Day. My content for the day. If slapping your ass around, if I got to put on Leon's suit and pimp slap your ass, girl, if that's what it takes, Ms. Day, I have no problem with it. Right? The only reason I'm not going deeply into your asshole right now is because I don't watch you. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with you, girl. I can look at you and say, look at this clown. The tears of a clown. Look at this motherfucker, girl. What is all that shit you got on your face? You look like a clown, girl. Right? I said, well, damn, I disappear for 5 years. I come back, this bitch still got the same outfit on, girl. You go into restaurants, McDonald's and Burger King and Carl's Jr., girl, with big fur coats on, girl, with the big fucking hood all over, the fur coat all out like this, girl. Like you, no autographs, no autograph. Girl, please. Then you take your ass back home and take all that shit off before the kids get home. You're supposed to be a mother, and you can't let it go. La Sparkle coming. How you doing? You got to sing it to these hoes. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Just your private dancer, dancer for money. Will these hard titties, will they do? Gonna charge you 10 whole dollars. Gonna make you scream in that chair. Niggas. You just finished, Jackal? Yeah, I'm not buying into that shit. People start threatening you, girl. I don't really bother these kind of people. Right? They threatening you. They're gonna call the police on you. They're gonna get your children taken away and saying they're gonna get you. Say, oh, I'm gonna call Social Security. I'm gonna call Social Security. I guess you're gonna make me go back and be 55 again or something. I don't have no idea, girl. But I don't fuck with those kind of people. That's not the mentality where I operate. Right. So no, I'm not biting that bullshit. Go ahead, give her 300. You ain't buying much. That dried up ass hooker is not worth no $100. At best, she's worth about $16. I wouldn't go any higher than that. You at it again? I'm sorry, Brian. You niggas won't leave me go. They won't leave me alone, child. I didn't get my priority alert today, but there's always somebody say, "Look, girl, ooh, child, she over there reading you." Heidi Fly is not capable of reading anybody. She can go over there and roast if she want, and then she gonna make up lies and shit like that, girl. If you find that entertaining, I have to be. I can enjoy reads. I can enjoy people going at it. They're going back and forth as long as they're telling the truth. When they start spinning all this shit about you're doing drugs when you get off of here and you getting high and all these shit that is really is just is a reflection on her story with her mother. You see, they have dealt with her mother since as far back as she can remember. She has been in and out of rehab, in and out of jail, pimps that beat her up, and all this shit they have gone through, girl. She puts that on other people. She deflects that onto somebody else, Miss Thing, right? If I believe me, if I was still a meth head, I would not be wasting my time on YouTube, girl. I would have a lot more things, better things to do. Okay, she knows all about it. She knows all. She don't know all about dope. She knows all about violence. She knows all about anything from the streets. That's all she knows. And apparently, Josh was attracted to that. There are people who are attracted to street life, even though they're squares themselves. They are attracted to that, girl. And that's why they picked something like Heidi Fly Monster. But what she doesn't understand is being a hooker is a very youthful type of thing. You have to be able to move away from it at some point, girl. Because at some point you just look foolish, right? Nobody wants to see your old ass in no goddamn thigh high boots, girl. When we get to Las Vegas, that girl had on 6-inch stilettos. 6-inch stilettos and a bodysuit around all the queens, girl. Who is looking at your body, Miss Thing? But that's all you know, girl. That's all you have been able to sell is your ass, right? And you don't even have that much ass, Miss Thing. So I would say this to you, Miss Heidi Fly. The next thing you're going to do, you're going to go and get more cutting on your body, and you're going to try to get you one of these Brazilian butt lifts, right? Because basically, I've seen it for myself. You don't have an ass, but don't do that. It's a waste of money, baby, because you're still a 50-year-old bitch. Okay, you just a 50-year-old bitch with a ridiculous looking ass that don't fit your body. Let it go. Do something else. Can you learn how to do hair? Come out the wigs, girl, and learn how to do hair or something that would be profitable unto you. I'm going to go over there and get Timothy Blaine. Okay. All right. Bring your ass on over here, girl. What's going on, Darius? And Elaine? How you doing, Elaine? Girl, Miss Heidi going to drag her ass over here again. They done ran her away a dozen times, child. And everybody told her they don't want her. That's why when she comes over here, every time she comes over here, girl, she'll try to use my name to climb up the ladder, girl. And nobody accepts it. Nobody. She never gets over like 35, 45 views and this and all that. And then she goes and drags her ass back over there, girl, where she can try to get these young people who are stabbing each other in the face, girl. And they'll watch that. They think that's entertainment. Maybe that's entertainment for 20-year-olds. It shouldn't be for a bitch that's, girl, what are you, damn near a senior citizen? All her thigh-high boots. She got red ones and white ones. Micro minis and all this old shit, girl. It's not pretty. That's why you got so much stuff on. That's why you got these big old glasses covering your eyes, girl. All this blonde wig covering your head and this thing. You got a hood covering the cheeks, girl. You ain't then show them but the lips, Miss Thing. And you're trying to sell the lip kits, Miss Thing. But even after a while, girl, your mouth changes. And you can say, no, I can see. That's an old bitch under all that shit. Right? And if you love Josh, let him go. If you love him, if you love someone, set them free, free, set them free, set them, let him get a real wife. You love him. Say, Josh, you don't got to do this no more. My grandmother was a harbor, a hoarder. This is nowhere near a fire hazard. Child, but I am not worried about these tasteless ass punks. I'm a well, how the fuck is it a fire? I got a bed with a TV over it. What the fuck are you talking about, girl? Nothing, not you, bro. I'm talking about them. These niggas they got no taste. I paid more for this bedspread, girl, than everything in Thais. God damn it. I said I'm not going to mention that. But in Heidi Fly's house, girl. Right? Everything in there, including the toothbrushes, the makeup, girl, all her panties, everything. I paid more for this bedspread than they paid for that, girl. You got no taste. You got no style. You got no class. You can't design shit. Her house looks like Wendy Williams, girl, with all this stuff all around. I mean, she talking about I got a lot of stuff, girl. This bitch got shit falling all over behind her head, all around her body. She can barely get into the chair. And I'm concerned about them and my living arrangements, girl. That's what. But see, I have not been the type of person who goes and hides behind avatars. You know, everybody else they can house can be a mess. They don't care because they're in behind an avatar. They talk in these panels and everybody's behind the avatar. I've never went that route. I am what I am, and that's all what I am. Says Popeye the Sailor Man, bitch. Jealous ass punks. What are you jealous of? Honey, you clocking all this money, you clocking, and you got you a husband, and you got a Hummer, and all this. You got raising children and all that. Why are you concerned with trying to diminish me or my character? Like I give a fuck about you, any of them. I mean, any of the enemies, girl. Whatever. She sound about 300 plus. Actually, she's a skinny bitch. She built like a pre-adolescent boy. Them titties, those are not real titties. Right? She got no ass. She's skinny as a rail. So I guess the white boys like all that in the strip club. They like skinny women. They don't like no big old ass and all that kind of stuff. Right? But Josh in particular fell for it. Right? When they went home on their wedding night or the first time they had sex or whatever. Well, they probably had sex the first night he met her. He gave her some dollars on the stage. She came up and said, "Oh, you're kind of cute and you kind of whatever." And they went out and she had sex with. But when they got into the bedroom, she had to take off all of this stuff, girl. Right? When she took off that wig and she took off all these big arm clothes she used to wear, girl, and she exposed them hard ass rock titties, girl. And then he saw she ain't got no body, no shape. She is not built like a woman. She is built straight up and down like a boy, honey. I'm sure he had to be disappointed because he apparently likes all that shit because he looks like a truck driver or something, girl, a drug addicted truck driver. And she comes out like she's the glamour puss, girl, right? She stole the name of Heidi Fly. Heidi Fly my ass. There was a well-known prostitute, one of the most famous prostitutes in Beverly Hills, named Heidi Fly. So what does she come up with? I'm Heidi Fly Uchi. So let me steal the name of Gucci and add that with the Heidi Fly, and that's my name now. I'm Heidi Fly Gucci. Just like you should see her try to come up somebody else's read. Oh, you're going to have a fire hydrant. Well, didn't we hear that a few hours ago, girl? I'm just saying. Only Jay Wilson is going to sit up here and tell you, girl, that you are funny, you're witty, you're cute, you're sexy. Them hard titties are attractive. Only Jay Wilson will do that, girl, because he needs somebody over there to kiss his ass. And you're a professional at kissing ass, right? When a pimp gets into a scuffle, they send a hoe out there to fight, right? Because essentially, he don't give a fuck if you live or die. Go get her, bitch. That's where you came from. Jaquel. Oh, she's way aged. Girl, you know she ain't really walking around looking like that, child. You're raising somebody's children, honey. You know that it's hard on that kid of hers when she drops him off at school and his mama come up in there looking like some goddamn $50 hoe. You know they're going to tease him. Is your mama a hoe? She look like a hoe. Hey, Reed is her. That's right, Darius. I guess they thought they were really going to get under my skin by being over there. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a goddamn, honey. I've already gotten mine for the day. always going to try to come for somebody's. I don't understand what they're always trying to come for somebody else's house. These niggas got a picture of Martin Luther King over the sink, and that's the end of their decorations. She thinks she Marilyn Monroe. That's right, Leslie. Have you ever seen her out in the public? Oh, girl, she puts on purple furs and she got shit built all around her. And she got the jewels, all the fake jewels, all the fake diamonds hanging on her neck and all that. And he dressed up like a goddamn truck driver, girl. And that's how they go out. And when she gets back home, she got to take all that, unless he wants to fuck her, unless he got some kind of kink or he enjoys fucking somebody who looks like that under all that stuff. Girl, I don't know why she even bothers to do it. She ain't selling no lingerie. She's not selling no makeup. She ain't selling shit. She ain't selling wigs, girl. All that shit is piled up behind her. Every time somebody has a contest, she is the first one who volunteers to give it away. Oh, she done got her a new one, honey. That child don't know what he did when he gave her $100. Miss Heidi Fly ain't seen $100 since she left the pole. And remember, people say, oh, the strippers make money. They make money. Not in the kind of club she was in, child. Those are all ones. When they say they're buying a stack, they're buying a stack of $1 bills. What takes a long time, girl. $1 bills, $1 bills. Anybody can have them, girl. If I'm a homeless bum in the park, girl, and I get my SSI check, Miss Thing, I can easily come into a strip club, girl, get my stack of $100 bills, and look directly into your snatch. That's pitiful. What kind of woman are you? Airhead. Yeah, she don't really be rubbing me on now. Y'all see over there. Somebody gave her $100 bill. That's her. That's all it takes to buy her. It don't take much, honey. It does not take much. And she's so dumb. I mean, goddamn, girl. I got over something like 2,000, between 2,000, 2,500 videos, girl. You can find one true thing to read about me. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard for you, girl. I wrote the goddamn book. You brought the book to Atlanta to show me that you had read my book. So you know a whole bunch of all this negative shit that you guys are so fascinated with. You can't find no way to read me, girl, except making up bullshit. I'm on heroin, girl. I'm taking up big dicks up my ass and all that kind of shit. I'm saying, if I was a nasty person, I'd invite you to the asshole challenge. You a working hoe for 30 years. The asshole challenge. We'd have to do it in private, girl. I'm sure I'm in a whole lot better shape than you. Women doing that to each other is sad. I don't know why it's even legal. That all that baddie shit. That ain't bad. That's ignorant. She's fascinated by it. The same shit she had on, girl, since she came on here 10 years ago. I don't understand these motherfuckers. Girl, if you ain't getting number 35 and 4, isn't it humiliating, girl? When you got on here, when I clicked on that thing today, girl, she had 15 views. I said, why are you running your mouth and hollering and screaming, girl? And you got, girl. Let's see how you ended up with this.
All up the fight. They wanted me to fight. They wanted you and Jay Wilson to fight. They was trying to set up the people who didn't like each other to get us on this show. They tricked us.
Did you win the lawsuit?
On this show that we didn't like. And they wanted a fight to break out. But when Timothy saw Jay Wilson, he fell in love.
See what I mean?
He fell in love.
How in the hell am I in love with Jay Wilson?
He fell in love.
That was a bad investment.
He's all talk. All talk.
Come on, girl. Give me something else.
And I say that for real because Friday the 13th is my lucky day because it was Friday the 13th when I beat Ty ass in court over the show.
How is that hoe gonna sit up here after we watched the damn judge? We watched the words come out of her mouth, bitch. And she threw that bullshit case out, and she told her not only did she throw the case out, girl, you had to pay that woman $3,300, Miss Thing, for her court costs and her travel costs, because she had to waste her time coming to Atlanta to face your funky ass with some silly ass frivolous lawsuit, girl, that didn't make any sense to anybody, girl. So how can you sit up there and lie like that? You're no good. You're a liar and you're a cheat. I don't know why that fool is still in there with you. You caught you one, honey. Did y'all see her when she was in the hotel in Vegas, girl? She was crying to Wally. Oh, I don't know why Josh loved me. How could he just take a common hoe off the pole? And he loved me. I don't know why he's so good. I don't know why he loved me. I don't know why he loved me. Oh, we talking about fucking white statues. Ain't that a bitch? Think about that white man, girl, digging up in that snatch. I don't know. He just loved me. I don't understand Wally. Wally said, it's okay, baby. It's okay for him to love. You're worthy, baby. You're worth something. You have value. I am somebody, Wiley. I am somebody. About threw up. I about threw up, girl, in my nose. So we done gave Miss Heidi Fly some charity today, right? Because if I wasn't reading her, girl, nobody would be looking at her, right? So far, she's been on 2 hours. She still ain't over 200 people, girl, looking on that bullshit. We done told you we don't want you, Miss Thing. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around, girl, because we don't want you here no more. We should have changed the stupid lock. We should have made you leave the key. If we didn't know for 1 second, you'll be back a part of us. Gone, girl, go. Don't nobody want you, girl. You don't fit nowhere you go. Nowhere you go, Miss Thing. What's this about? Hold on a minute, people. Hello? Who is this? Okay. Eye clinic? Okay. I have a little bit of a I have a little bit of a problem because I'm on a Zoom call right now. Okay. Yeah. Anytime after 20 minutes, I'm here. 20 minutes? All right. Thank you. Do I have your number? Yeah, 353? And your name? Noemi. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry, people. I keep forgetting how to mute this damn thing. What's her name? Onimpi? That ain't gonna be right. I gotta get my eyes checked, baby. What's going on, Kevin Kelly? Oh my God. Heidi in the back on the floor with the blonde wig on. Girl, ain't the time to change your look, Miss Heidi. God damn, you've been doing that look for, girl. We saw you for 10 years, Miss Thing. You have the look of a hooker. If I saw you walking down the street, Miss Heidi, if I were a heterosexual man, I would pull over and offer you money. I'm sorry that hurts your feelings, girl, but that's how you're presenting. And you had 6-inch stilettos to come to that goddamn meeting in Atlanta, girl, right? Body suits, long blonde hair, all that. No, I think she had switched to black hair to go with her outfit, girl. But she had the appearance of a working girl. Her show has the appearance of a working girl. Everything she covers has the appearance of working prostitutes, girl. Right? Time to change it up, Miss Thing. Age gracefully. You can still go to secretarial school. You can still learn a trade, Miss Thing. It ain't that hard, girl. What are you, about 50? So you got a good 15 years left to work, Miss Thing. Do something and help that man out. Right? You think you're getting over because you're so used to working tricks. Help that dude out. Your son is going to be a teenager soon, Miss Thing. You need to figure out what you're going to do when they move on. Your daughter's of that age, they're going to move on soon. Then what you going to do? If he's attracted to the hooker types, girl, how long is he going to hang in there with you? There's so much available. Magnum red glasses? What's Magnum red glasses? Should I get some more like this? It's not really the glasses issue. You know, actually, I don't wear glasses. The only time I wear glasses is when I'm on here. This prescription is for the internet. The bottom part is for reading the keyboard, and the top is for being on here. But I don't actually wear glasses. But one of my eyes has just been bugging the shit out of me, like it's always some hair or something in it, and there's nothing in it. So I just need to get my eye exam. Now I might get, if I end up going to an optometrist, I might go ahead and get some glasses as well, just because I'm there. But hell, these frames was like $600. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to give them up. Anyway, you wonderful peoples. There's Nikki B. Would you pay 50-year-old hooker? Ooh, I can't see it. I don't know how she make a living. Now, there are some girls who will go out late at night. I'm talking, if you go out after the bars close and the men are drunk, right? When the people are very drunk, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you might catch one. Because I've seen some ugly girls out there, honey, right? They kind of hide in the shadows. He said, hey, hello, Joe. You want to give it a go? And then get into the window. Ah, that damn. Not exactly my type. Thank you. I bet she wears those fake furs in the spring year round. If you ever see her out somewhere, look at it. Look at her pictures. She thinks she's really letting them have it, honey. I know the kids are embarrassed, or maybe they're not old enough to know that they should be embarrassed. I think she has a daughter who is of age where she would be very aware of how her mother looks. Maybe the other kid is too young. But it's always like they're going out with a movie star or something, girl. She actually believes she has value. She really thought that Ty, after paying for all the shit she paid for to put on this attempt at a production, she really thought that she was going to give her individually $30,000. She going to ignore everybody else and just pick out Heidi Fly and give her $30,000. And you drug your ass and filed a lawsuit because you, what's the lawsuit cost? $500, girl? End up paying $3,500 to her, to the woman. Don't let us find out you ain't paid, that you done slept on that woman's payment. That's what you need to be worrying about. Thank you, Chrissy. Chrissy lady. You like my red shirt? It's real rainy here today. So I was going to go out. I don't think I will. Please, can we do a review of this content on your page, please? Yeah, of course you can. Who is this? Yeah, I'm not funny about this stuff at all. You want to use it, use it. If you think it's funny, use it. I don't care. So evil. Rash on her. You saw a rash on her neck, girl? All that makeup. Can't you get makeup poisoning? I think you can. I remember the girls, I used to know a lot of trans women, and they would put all this makeup and shit to go out at night to prostitute, right? And I remember one of my dear friends, she had put so much makeup that the makeup was in her skin. So even when she took it off, it was all up in her skin, honey. Her hands were red. And it was nothing but makeup poisoning in her face. You need to cool the fuck out, Miss Heidi Fly. You say you're a married woman. If you're a married woman, act like a married woman. Your husband don't need all that shit. Right? Where are you going? Are you going on a concert tour? She thinks she's a rapper. She's been playing the same goddamn rapper music for 10 years, girl. If they were going to buy it, Miss Heidi, they would have bought it by now, girl. Anyway, people, thank y'all for coming. Oh, let me give you one more minute. I'm going to give you one more minute so I can get my hour. They didn't monetize me on like 5 videos this month. 5 of them, girl. Anything about Donald Trump they don't monetize on. They didn't monetize on a couple of my most recent ones. I don't know what for. I've been cussing since the day I got here. So they've been stingy. A lot of time with Google, though, it just depends on who is reviewing it. We all have to request, after that fiasco with some of those bigger YouTubers, where now they check every one of our videos. If the person is a selfish type person or a mean type person, mean spirited, they'll just go back and they'll just demonetize all your videos for no particular reason, whatever. And then if another person comes there, then you'll go 3 months with not one video was demonetized. I haven't had none demonetized in quite some time, right? It started right around that time when I was doing that Trump shit. But I believe it depends on the person, because now they have to manually review every video. Now, they're not going to sit up here and watch these 3 and 4 hour videos. So from what I understand, they watch the first 5 minutes. If you say a cuss word, they see that and they demonetize you. So I don't know. I'm not making no changes. I'm just doing my thing. It's my thing. Do what I want to do. Don't let them tell you who to sock it to. If I want to say cuss words, maybe I will. Believe me, woman, it ain't no big deal. I consider that colorful language. Y'all have a wonderful, what's today, Friday? No, God only knows what's going to happen on Friday. Take care, people. Later.